Hello, everyone. It has been a very, very long time since we did a podcast episode, but we're finally back at it with episode 9 of the Bagel Roundup podcast. Today, I have Tim and Robert. So, say hi. It's been a long time.
We're just off for Labor Day, dude. We don't know now.
We're just off for Labor Day. Yeah,
It was just
Yeah,
a
we just
little vacation.
little
yeah.
vacation. So we're
We
spending
It's
just
y'all's
just
needed a
Labor Day
break.
weekend.
y'all are spending y'all's vacation time by doing a podcast. I appreciate it. Okay, so do any of y'all have a topic? Or do you want me to choose one first?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
let's
can
see
go.
here. Um, so I guess we could start off with a purchase you regret and a purchase you don't regret. So one of y'all can just start with a purchase that you do regret, and then one that you don't regret. Anyone want to start with that?
Go ahead, Robert.
I mean, I don't have really anything that I regret. I don't buy that much.
Do you have a purchase that
At
you
least something
don't
I can
regret?
think of.
Something that helped you?
No.
Oh my god. What about you, Tim? You got anything? Because I got one. At least I got one for one that I regret.
I don't regret buying my car. I really don't. I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
I'm the exact opposite with
Uh,
my car. That was my that was my topic.
Actually, I regret. Nah, I don't think I regret anything.
Didn't you buy
I
a
bought
graphics
some.
card one time, but it never showed up?
No, I bought a graphics card, but it was a 1967 graphics card. No, it's not. It's not that old. It's a graphics card that's not really compatible with my PC
Oh,
or with the
okay.
games that I want to play. Really,
See,
so
I
it's
thought you
really
bought
bad.
one, but never came in.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
just I don't really regret it though, because I'm able to do the podcast at least.
yeah, so that's good. Um,
Yeah.
so I guess a purchase that I regret is my car, though I'm not really the one paying for it, but like like I had the choice of which car, and I chose this car, and I'm starting to regret it because it's just nothing but issues, technical issues after technical issues after technical issues. It's so bad.
Well, it needs an
Why'd they
oil
let you
change.
choose it?
Cause it was gonna be my
Damn.
car. But yeah. Anyways,
Come on, Robert.
whenever I first got it, like for the first like 2 weeks, I
Excuse me.
was driving it. It would like all of the warning lights and sensors started coming up, and like the and while that was happening, the air conditioner would turn on and off by itself. The anti-skid was turning on and off by itself while you were driving. Sometimes the car would
Oh.
fail to accelerate. Sometimes when you tried to turn off the car, it just wouldn't turn off, or if it or like it would turn off the car, or but the console, the all the console stuff inside the car wouldn't turn off, or vice versa. The car wouldn't turn off, but all the consoles and electronics in it turned off. So like it was just a mess. So we took that in, and it's been months until they were able to fix that. And then I've had like what 3 flat tires on the same car. So then since then I haven't even had this car for a
Damn.
year yet. I had like about like 3 flat tires. Got that fixed, and now we're having another issue to where it's just not even reading the tire pressures anymore. So the sensors need to be replaced or fixed or whatever. So that's another thing we have to go take in. So yeah, it's I, I cannot have a week with this car without something fucking up. It's absolutely terrible.
Probably the alternator.
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but it's just issue after issue.
It's probably just you.
Yeah, that too.
It could be. Uh, anyways, so does anyone else have anything to add to that? Purchase you regret or don't
Mm,
regret? Okay.
Uh,
No, no, no. Robert,
I mean, I
he's
guess I'll join it. I don't regret like buying the truck,
Don't regret buying your
but
truck. I wish I could have bought a vehicle that I didn't regret. You know? That would
Why
have been
did you
nice.
go to the why did you go to the little town dealership? Son?
Yeah,
That was on you. That was on
I
you.
guess so. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Um. Oh, here's a good one. Should esports be held to the same standards as regular sports that you see on TV, like football and stuff?
No.
No,
No.
why?
What do you mean by
Uh,
standards though?
Like, well,
Like
okay,
on TV?
yeah, like on TV,
They're already on TV.
because like there's okay, so whenever someone says sports, they include like even NASCAR, right? Which a lot of people for some reason don't include as a sport. And like some people even call chess a sport. They don't even say chess is an esport. They say chess is a sport. But then whenever they say, oh, this video game, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, they don't say sport. They say esports. Do you think that they should be the same, be just be called a sport, or do you think they should be separated from sports and just be called esports?
Well, yeah, I think they should be
Uh,
esports
Yeah.
because they're not
Esports. Yeah.
physical sports.
There's not,
Yeah.
but chess isn't a physical sport, and some people call chess just a sport.
Well, is esport, does that stand for like electronic
It
or something
does,
like
yeah,
that?
but I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, but then it
It's,
wouldn't be an esport
but would
because it's
they
not online.
even if it was? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too big into the scene, but it was just a idea that I had that like why are like why exactly are they separated? I mean, I don't know. What about NASCAR? Right, I'm not a NASCAR driver, so I could be wrong. But is there not physical stuff going on with that? I don't know. I mean, you have to drive a car, obviously, but
Hmm. There's, I don't know.
I don't know. It was I don't know. It was just something that I had in my head to write down for a topic, I guess. But yeah, I guess there's just nothing else with that. To be honest, esports or sports. What about you, Tim? You got anything to add to that? I guess not. He's probably muted. Oh, here's a good one. Do you like mints or gum? Like if you had to like choose one over the other, would you choose mints or would you choose gum?
I choose gum. I
Gum?
like gum.
You like gum?
Yeah,
Why? Gum,
I used to
you
chew it a
chew
lot in
gum.
school.
You chew gum for like 5 seconds and the flavor is gone.
Yeah, but I don't know. I used to like chew it a lot. I thought it was good.
So you just like to chew things. I'm
I
not that.
guess so.
I'm not
I
that
mean,
kind of person.
I don't shoot a lot anymore, but I used to, like in school.
The only gum I would actually like to chew was cinnamon because that one actually had like a longer lasting flavor.
Except it was a terrible
I
flavor.
like
Like cinnamon
cinnamon.
gum is so bad.
Cinnamon gum is the only gum I'll ever chew,
It's the worst.
and my jaw would get uh tired just chewing gum. I don't know. I guess I have a weak jaw, but me
Yeah,
personally,
I guess so.
I would choose mints. I mean, as long as the mint is in your mouth, you're getting flavor out of it. So,
Yeah, but then the mint goes away after like 5, 10 minutes,
yeah.
just like the flavor of the gum. And if you don't want the gum anymore, just spit it out.
I, I don't know. The flavor for gum never lasts 10 minutes for me, so I don't know where you're getting that,
You have
but
to get good gum though. Some gum's just terrible.
I guess I never had good gum then. That's one thing. What is bubble gum and why what flavor is bubble gum? How did they come up with that?
I don't know. I don't think it's that good.
No,
Like the flavor.
bubble gum is terrible. Did Tim really just die like at the very beginning of this podcast?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate. Okay, so I guess he's gonna skip out on these smaller topics. Okay, so uh, okay. Before I ask this question for this topic, I have something to ask you. Have you ever like earned a reward in school, like a physical reward?
Uh,
Like
I don't.
you
I don't
remember
think
those
so.
you remember those selling contests? You would like go out to people and sell like popcorn or whatever, and then
No,
you
I
would
never
like have
did
this.
any of
You,
that.
you never did any of that, huh?
No, I never sold anything.
Never sold anything, and never,
No.
never did anything, never done anything that.
No, I didn't care about that stuff. I didn't sell.
Okay, but like any sort of reward from school, because like I remember getting a shit ton of rewards. That was like all the most dog shit rewards ever from school.
I mean, maybe like a sticker,
A sticker.
but that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the topic was what was the dumbest prize you won at school? And I got a good one for this. I wish Timmy was here. Should I save it for Timmy? I feel like
I
I
mean,
should because
if you want.
this one's a kicker. If I can message him and see where he's at. Let's see. I'm gonna skip that one for right now, but I'm gonna come back to it. Hmm. Okay. I think this one could be pretty cool. Um. So should we explore more of either the ocean or space? Like if you were to put all the funding into one or the other, which one would you choose? The ocean or space? Like which one to
I
explore
don't
more of?
know. Probably space.
Space. I kind of agree with that because I feel like I feel like we need to research a lot more into colonizing other planets because
Yeah, we gotta move
yeah
out
we
sometime.
rely too much on on this planet. So we need to get our asses up and start moving.
I think the ocean would just be cool,
The ocean
but
would just be
I think
cool, but like there's
yeah,
so much there's so much down in the ocean that we have never seen. Imagine cuz have you seen those long ass squids in the
yeah,
deep sea oceans? Those are creepy as fuck. But yeah, like
yeah. I think all that stuff's cool.
it's cool,
Like all
but
the
like
stuff in the bottom of the
yeah,
ocean.
it's very cool, but like what is it really doing for us as humanity, you know? I feel like once we discover a habitable a habitable planet, I think that would just like increase our um I guess lifespan as humans for many more years to come. So yeah, I agree with you there. We need to we should research a lot more into not just space, but we need to. I think we need to focus on colonizing other planets. That should be like a main focus, I believe. Oh my God, okay, yeah, I see his message. Timmy says I'm gonna go mute for a second. It's been longer than a second, Tim.
Oh, it's already sent.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just saw the message. Dang,
almost 10 minutes ago.
I know, right? Okay, so that's that. I might have whenever he comes back. I'm gonna ask some of these briefly to him. Um, okay. What posters or decorations do you use to decorate your room?
I have a Red Dead Redemption 2 poster.
Red Dead Redemption 2 poster. So you got the game on disc and it came with the poster?
No, I just
Oh,
got the poster
how do you have the
separate.
poster then?
I don't know. I don't remember how I got it, but
So
I have the game digitally.
wait, wait. So you order so you buy the game digitally, yet you somehow have the
Yeah.
poster and you don't even know how you got the poster.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What? Because I have a Halo Reach poster from years ago. Well, that was just because my brother had it. I don't know where he got it, but he eventually gave that to me. And then I got a warning, please do not feed the zombies poster. And I remember I got that from a comic book store. I got a Sword Art Online poster, again. That's because my brother gave that to me because he knew I was watching the anime at the time. Let's see here. I have a Pokemon Pikachu poster. Again, my brother gave that one to me. I don't know why. I don't even like Pokemon, but I have it. Um, I have a picture of a baby coyote. I think I got that from New Mexico. I don't remember exactly where, but I was out of state when I got that picture. Let's see here. I have a fruit shirt. I'm pretty sure I've already talked about that. But I have a fruit
Yeah.
shirt. I guess that's actually the only piece of merchandise that I have up for display besides like Halo and Sword Art Online. Would you consider Sword Art Online and Halo posters to be like merchandise, or would that just be like
No, I think they're just normal posters.
just
Unless you
normal
count normal
poster?
posters as merchandise.
I don't know. Either way, the only shirt that I have up for display is a fruit shirt, and for anyone wondering, that is a VTuber. So that's proper merchandise right there. So yeah, I guess all the decorations. Oh well, I have I have a lot of Halo Mega Blocks from when I was a kid that I built up, and I have like all these Spartans and the Covenant, the Flood. I have all of those behind display cases, and
I remember you talking about those a
yeah,
lot,
I
like
don't
years back.
yeah I don't collect them anymore, but I used to, and my God, I have a lot of them. I had the big one, the very big one, the elephant, and that unfortunately, if I still had that built, that would be my favorite thing. But it fell apart, and I never rebuilt it, so that's unfortunate. But so yeah, a bunch of Halo Mega Blocks. Um, Again, just behind display, they've been there for years. I just haven't cleaned them out or anything. I really don't want to clean them out because like these were a big part of my childhood. I would always collect these. But whenever I like move or whatever, I'm not gonna take them with me. I don't think because I'm not in that hobby anymore. So that's really is there a room just like completely blank? You only have a Red Dead Redemption 2 poster on a blank white
No, I
wall.
have a few other things. I have a metal Attack on Titan poster.
Oh, so okay, Attack on Titan poster. I'm kind of ashamed that my only anime poster is Sword Art Online. That kind of upsets me.
Yeah.
Like I don't hate
I
the
mean,
anime or anything, but like out of all the other anime posters I could have gotten, it had to have been a Sword Art Online one. That's unfortunate. I should actually invest in some more anime posters or just anime merch. What about like lighting? Because I have like like a moon on a stand that like you can like change colors of. It's like a light that you can just change colors of, I guess, from red to blue to green to white to yellow to pink. Then you can have it set to different modes. It'll like either be strobe or like fading or whatever. You got any like special lighting?
no, I just have my normal light, my room.
Normal light.
I don't have any lamps or anything.
Man, you live a boring life. Living in a boring room. But the Attack on Titan poster sounds cool though. I never watched that anime yet, but I plan on it at some point. Did they finish? Did they finish that season yet, or are they still working on it?
No, they're gonna start releasing it again the beginning of next year.
Beginning of next year. God damn. Guess I'll wait. Because I don't want to fucking get to the that point to where I can't to where I can't resume the anime. Cause that's what happened to me with ReZero. I like to binge watch my anime, but whenever I catch up to when they're just released their new episode and they're still gonna be releasing more, like it just breaks my mood. Like I don't want to wait.
It should be done by the end of next year.
By the end of next year.
Well, probably before that, but at least by the end of
Yeah,
next year.
yeah. That's fair. I could probably take it season by season though. Like, how many seasons are there? There's like 4 seasons.
Yeah.
4 seasons. I could do like one season now, at the second season later down the road, and by the time I get to season
Yeah, I
four,
think
it'll
it's
probably be done by then.
yeah, I think it's definitely worth watching though. It's really
Yeah,
good.
that's what I keep hearing. I hear it's really, really good. Okay, so that's that. Dang, Timmy's just gonna be gone this whole podcast. I'm telling you, he's not even gonna be here. Let's see here. What's the game that made you cry? Like a very emotional game. If a game has ever made you, or if a game hasn't made you cry, what is the most emotional story in a game that you've played through?
That comes to mind is Red Dead, but I mean, it
Red
wasn't
Dead.
like the most sad game.
Red Dead 2 did have a good story, or did you play both of them, Red Dead 1 and 2?
Oh, I meant Red Dead 2,
Red Dead 2. Okay.
but I have played both of them.
They both had pretty good stories. I liked Red Dead 2 story better though.
Yeah.
Um, one game that I didn't cry during, but I thought the story was so fascinating, and that was Soma, the horror game. I remember I was
I've heard of it, but I never
yeah,
played it.
yeah, I was praising that game hard whenever I started playing that game, and it's made by the creators of Amnesia, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And Amnesia is a huge game, right?
Yeah.
So like, it kind of surprises me that Soma hasn't received as much love as Amnesia did, because I played Amnesia, right? But I find Soma to be the fucking top tier that this company has made. It is so good, and the story is just amazing. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the story is fucking fantastic. I loved it. And it really made you think. And whenever a story has you invested and makes you think about like different morals and stuff, that's good. That is really good writing. And that's another thing. Soma at least had like interactable characters. It had dialogue. It had people talking. It had characters with depth into them. It told you a story right to you, a face front story, right? Amnesia, I felt like it was more, you had to figure out what the game was about, you know?
Yeah.
Like Amnesia wasn't really clear to the player. And I think that's why I find Soma to be better, but I don't know. I just like those stories that are just, they not only do they make you think, but you don't have to try to understand. It's told to you. You don't have to find it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So nothing like that. Never an emotional game that you played through. You're more of a multiplayer person, aren't you? You just play the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really comes to mind.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I'm trying to think, because I feel like there was another game that I liked. Well, I like Doki Doki Literature Club. And that story was pretty good. Um, I don't think I really cried to it, but it was good. It was a really good story. Um, I feel like there had to have been a game that had to have made me shed a tear. I feel like there has been one. Um, but I don't know. And maybe there hasn't because I can't think of one. So I guess we'll move on from that. All right, bonus topic. What do you think happened to Timmy right now? Where is he?
I don't know.
Man,
He always leaves for like 30 minutes at a time.
yeah. I mean, you did fall asleep for like 2 different podcast episodes in a row. So I mean,
Yeah, but that's different.
how is that? Well, I mean, I guess you fell asleep at the end. Timmy here is just gone. Hmm. Okay, so let's see here. So if you're going on a trip, right, and your favorite rocket ship. Okay, if you're going on a trip and you go into a gas station and get some snacks, what do you choose?
Uh, I don't know.
Come on,
I'll get some- I mean, I'd have to look at the shelf and then be able to choose.
Okay, so is there anything that like you go to a gas station for? Anything specifically? Like, I hope this gas station has this snack that I'm looking for, or this drink.
No, I usually just choose from
You
what's
just
there.
go with the wind, don't you? You don't have your mindset on anything. You just go with the wind. Whatever God
Yeah, I
tells
guess
you to
so.
do, you do. You don't think twice. Man.
Yeah.
For me, it's usually beef jerky, or if not beef jerky, because it's kind of expensive, and if I can't afford it, I'll probably choose like some sort of sour candy. That's about it.
Beef jerky is good.
Beef jerky is really good. Bucky's beef jerky, top notch. They
I don't
only
think I've
have
ever had it.
they only have Bucky's in Texas, don't they? I feel sorry for the rest
I
of the
think
United
so.
States because Bucky's beef
I don't
jerky is
think
top
Bucky's
notch.
is that good.
What do you what?
Buc-ee's are expensive.
It is expensive. It's really expensive, but it's fucking good. Everything there. Their sandwiches, their beef jerky, their drinks are actually really cheap. They're like what 79 cents per large. Like you get the extra large, right? For like 79 cents. It, like it's literally I think it's 79 cents for any drink size. And you can like mix and match them. They have different. I think they have like unique flavors that's only unique to Buc-ee's. I think.
Yeah, I've never gotten any food at Buc-ee's, like from
they
the
have like
counter.
key lime pies, chocolate pies. Um, they have like these I guess these summer sausage cups that comes with like different cheeses and sausages and I guess even turkey or yeah just turkey cuts or whatever pretzels like mm, Bucky's is amazing. If anyone out of Texas like is going through Texas on a trip or whatever, and you're coming through Texas, stop at a Bucky's, but get your wallet ready because it is expensive for at least the beef jerky. Beef jerky is very expensive, but try their beef jerky, try their drinks, try their sandwich. Just try the whole store. Okay, take multiple trips to just Bucky's alone. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, so yeah, if I'm going to a Bucky's, I'm getting their beef jerky. I think my favorite flavor of their beef jerky though was like I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like cherry something. It was like dipped in like cherry syrup or something. I don't know, but it's fucking good. And I gotta plug in my controller real quick. It's not.
I
Hold
might
on.
get Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids are good. Have you tried the Sour Patch? What was it like? Starburst flavored? I think it was.
No,
Oh, yeah. I don't think it was that good. Honestly,
it doesn't sound very good. I'm not a big fan of Starburst.
I like Starburst kind of, but like I just don't think they're good for sour. I could be wrong. I think it was Starburst flavored, if I remember correctly. And I can't fucking reach this. I'm gonna have to take my headset off real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. But yeah, you seem you seem like you just go with the flow. You don't look for anything in particular.
No, I usually just
Just
find something that I'm like in the mood for.
I guess. I guess. Oh. Mm. Have you ever had a DS?
Like
Yeah,
the
the
handheld.
handheld Game
Yeah.
Boy thing, the DS. I've had, I think, all iterations of them, from the very first, even before the DS. They had the little Game Boy. I think it was like transparent. I think that was the first one. I could be wrong, but then the DS came out and it had that. Then the DS Lite, then the DSi, then the was it that when the 3DS came out? I never actually got the
Yeah, I think
3DS, but I
so.
got the off-brand 2DS. Not really off-brand,
Yeah, I
but
got the
like
2DS.
yeah, that's the one that I got. And I would always play Animal Crossing on the DS. That was like
I
my
like
favorite
playing
game.
Pokemon.
I played Pokemon. I don't know why. I just cannot get into Pokemon. I've watched the anime and I've played the games. And I do not like Pokemon.
I couldn't watch the anime. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah, the anime was not that good. It was pretty bad. Um,
People probably just like it because it's like nostalgic because they
yeah,
watched it as a kid.
I guess so. But I remember, you remember, like every DS came with it. It was like these chat rooms that you can send pictures in and text people in. It'd be like chat room A, chat room B.
Yeah, mine. I never was connected to the internet, but I
Really?
know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, whenever I had like parties or whatever, I would go to like a party or just have a few friends over. What we would do is we would connect each other to one of those chat rooms, and then we would have like two people on the hunt, and like the rest of the group would go hide. It was basically a hide and seek, but you could communicate each other live through those chat rooms, and then you could give each other hints, or even give each other false hints, or even out your not out yourself, but out someone you know is hiding. You'd be like, oh hey, this guy's over here. So like you have to like move around or whatever. So if you're looking at the chat room and you'd be like, oh crap, this guy just fucking outed me, you can either out him back or you can leave, go find another place. It was pretty cool. Those are the good days. That was fucking awesome. It was a lot of fun.
It sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It didn't happen very often because you would need a lot of people for it. But whenever you had enough
Yeah.
people for it, it was fun. It was really fun. Um, I guess Timmy's just a side character to this podcast. He's not. It's like what, 30 minutes? Let me check. Does it even say on here? I don't think it says how long I've been. Oh yeah, it does. Recording for 30 minutes. He's been gone for
Yeah,
30
it's
minutes.
almost been. Yeah.
That's kind of unfortunate because Timmy's usually the one that brings in the comedy, and that's what our podcast is mainly focused on too. Is just the comedy of our topics. Both of us are just uninteresting. Let's keep it real. Timmy's just
Yeah.
Timmy's the star. Yeah, it's not my podcast anymore. It's Timmy's, but he can't even be here for it. So whatever. Okay, so yeah, that was a lot of fun. You never had like internet connected to your DS or anything like that. That's weird.
I don't think so.
So you've never had friends over that you would do anything with the chat rooms with.
No.
That's so weird. I don't know. I feel like you missed out a lot with the DS. If the only thing you did was just play games rather than be communicative to other people, be social to other people, and make games out of the chat rooms. So that's what we did.
I don't think
all
any of
the
my
time.
friends even had a DS.
Damn, that's sad. Yeah, man, but the old DS memories behind that, man, that was great. Oh, they also had a they had like these built-in slideshow creators. You can like draw on them and then make slideshows. The DS was so
Yeah, I remember
fucking
that.
cool. Why don't they keep up with the DS? The DS had
I got
so
the Switch.
well, the Switch can't do that shit.
Well, no one
The
cares
Switch
about that.
doesn't
They just wanna
have
play
the
the
Switch
games.
doesn't have it. That's the problem. All the- like all everyone cares about now is just the games and not like not any of the little gimmicks that like the DS had. They weren't even gimmicks because they all worked really well. You could be like super creative with all of them. Like what happened to
mean,
those days when like you could
If the
create?
DS came out now and you got one and it had all that stuff, you wouldn't care about it.
I
You just care about the
guess.
games on it.
I
You
guess
were just
because
like
no
a
one's
kid back
social.
and you
Yeah,
would
no
kinda-
one is social these years anymore. I don't think. It's crazy. Like I would always like use the camera to make like slideshow stuff. Like I would have like these you know those little green army men, the little toys.
Yeah.
I would have those, and I would also have like the Hot Wheels city set, so I could like build cities and stuff. And I would never really use the cars or anything for them. I would use that city as like a battleground for my army men, and I would like set them up in like different areas, and I would like take pictures of them with my DS, and then create like a slideshow and create a story with that. Man, those were fun days. I had like this Mario game on the DS. It was like it wasn't Paper Mario. It was like Toy Mario or something like that. You can like create levels. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
The Mario Maker game?
It
That one?
wasn't necessarily Mario Maker. It wasn't called Mario Maker. But like I don't know how to explain it. It was so unique. It was the only Mario game I actually liked. Believe it or not, every other Mario game I just
You
never
like
liked,
Mario?
but I never liked Mario. But I played this one a long time ago, and I loved it because it was so puzzle-like. It was like, okay, I have to do everything exactly when I need to. It's trial and error. I was like, okay, this does this, and this will affect this character like this, and like, it'll be like, okay, because basically what it was that you had to get your, it was like regular Mario to where you had to get your character to like the end, right, the door or whatever.
Yeah.
But instead, you don't really control your character. You control the
Like
interactables in the map.
level.
Yeah, you control the level, and you have to keep your character safe, and that was pretty cool. And like and yeah, they did have level creators in that game, and I would always create my own levels, and that was a lot of fun. But I feel that's
I
another thing.
always like to I like to go into the store and just download the demos. Or maybe it was on my 2DS
Yeah, they didn't have
when I
that
first
in
got it.
the older DS game, DSs. So what was so what you only had the 2DS? You never had like any one
No, I
before
had
that?
a DSi,
A
and then
DSi.
I got a 2DS.
Okay. DSi was pretty good. I think the DSi is when the DS really started to shine because that came with the camera, and yet it still had all the
Yeah.
previous iterations of the DS. It was a lot of it was really cool. I think the DSi was the absolute peak of gaming, in my opinion. It was amazing.
But even though you had a Switch,
I have a Switch right now, and the only two games I play on it is Animal Crossing and the Shadowverse exclusive for the Switch. That's all I use the Switch for.
I feel
But
like mostly now it's just like Nintendo's just like Smash, Mario, and
yeah,
Pokemon.
and all those games I don't even like. I don't like Mario. I don't like Smash. I played Smash. I played a bunch of different Smash games, like even the ones on the GameCube. Never liked it. I could never get into it. I did like
Yeah, I never really liked him either.
what was it called? Samus, I think, that Metroid or something like that.
Yeah, Metroid.
Yeah, that one was all right. The one on the GameCube that had PvP, that was a lot of fun. But I could never get into like the big name stuff that Nintendo's known for. I would say. Okay, I just couldn't get into any of them. Besides Animal Crossing, I guess Animal Crossing is one of the big ones.
I think it's just bigger now after the new game.
I guess, but it was big for me whenever I like back then because I think Animal Crossing first came out for the GameCube, and when I played that, I just immediately loved Animal Crossing. It was always because every time a new Animal Crossing came out, I was like, I gotta have it. I don't care how, it's mine. I just loved that game so much. I think we already found ourselves the topic of the episode, the DS, because that's what we spent most of our time talking about. And Timmy still isn't here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not here yet.
I know, right? Well, I mean, yeah, he does this all the time, even on Xbox. He'll be like, okay, like as soon as he joins the party, he's like, oh, I'll be right back, and he's just gone for like 2 hours. I don't.
Surprised he
We
doesn't
need
even
to.
send a message or something.
I mean, he sent a message right before he left, and that's
Oh, yeah.
it.
But that was like 30 minutes ago.
40 minutes by now. The podcast is almost over, and he's still gone. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to talk about this one that I was waiting for because I don't think Timmy's gonna be back for it, but he can watch this part of the video for it if he really wants to know. So, the topic was what was the dumbest prize you won at school, and you said a sticker because that's all you've ever
Yeah.
gotten. But for me, okay, there's a whole story behind this. In elementary elementary, I was actually signed up for choir class. I don't know why. I don't think it was ever mandatory, but I was in the choir class. I don't know if it was ever my decision, if it was my parents' decision or what, but I was in choir, and I hated it. And I don't know if they still have choir or not. Doesn't matter. But during choir class, they had this. I think the same thing to what they did with our band. They would be like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna give you this list of like popcorn or whatever, and you have to go door to door and sell people popcorn. And the more you sell, the higher points you get, and with that points, you can trade it in for prizes." It was one of those. I guess like crowdfunding or whatever the fuck it's called. And all that money would go to the choir. So I don't remember exactly what we were selling at the time, but I remember the prize that I got. It was a pair of gray sunglasses that were merged with earbuds, and they were connected to the radio.
Oh, wow.
So you
You
can.
didn't think
you
that
can-
was cool?
I don't know. When I got it, like I was like really young. I was in elementary school. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. But thinking about it now, like, why the fuck would you merge a radio, earbuds, and sunglasses all together? Why? What's the point?
I feel like especially the sunglasses aren't really needed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're connected to the radio. Like you can like switch the stations with the little dial on the side, and you can just listen to the radio through your fucking sunglasses. I might still have it. If I do have it, I gotta find it. But that was probably the worst prize I've ever gotten from like a school crowdfunding thing or whatever those are called.
I think that's better than like a stuffed animal.
I mean, what are you gonna use it for though? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't
a
know, but
stuffed
it's
animal,
pretty
you
cool.
can at least a stuffed animal you could give to a kid. A kid will play with a stuffed animal. Even when I was a kid, and whenever I got the sunglasses, I'm like, okay, now what? I don't listen to the
You
radio.
didn't listen to the radio?
No, okay. Even whenever you did listen to the radio, the earbuds were so fucking cheap that you couldn't even understand what was going on. It was just static, pretty much. Like it was so bad.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
then-
this is like
then
this is
really
like
bad.
2000 like 4 technology. Okay, this is just shit. It was just absolute shit. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that, and why it was even made for elementary schoolers. But it was weird.
Yeah, maybe for like middle school, that could have been better.
I guess.
But if they're cheap earbuds, you can't understand them.
Yeah, they were
It's not really a
they were
point,
bad. They were really bad. I mean, there were still sunglasses though. The sunglasses part worked. There were sunglasses. They blocked out the sun. They worked. But the fucking radio gimmick it was just no. No, it was so dumb. Ugh. Do you ever think anyone ever gotten like one of those big prizes, like the TV or whatever?
TV? I don't remember them bringing
Yeah,
TV.
yeah, they would always have like these big prizes for people that sold the most, and like it would have to have been a ridiculous amount of money. You had to, like, it'd be like, oh hey, if you make our school a fucking billionaire by tomorrow, we'll give you a TV. It was like
Yeah, I
that
don't know how
ridiculously
people-
high.
I don't know why people wanted to sell that much.
It's literally impossible to sell that much. You would have to know the entire planet. Know everyone on the entire planet that's willing to fucking buy your popcorn. And that's another problem. Fucking popcorn. I literally just released a video the same day that we're recording this about popcorn. Okay? I hate popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn's terrible.
Popcorn sucks. Just fuck popcorn. Okay, so it's let's see what we're at right now. We are at 42 minutes. Timmy's still gone. I'm never gonna let him go after this. Like he's never gonna. My English is fucking garbage sometimes. He's never gonna hear the end of it after this podcast. Let me tell you that. Let's see here. Best and worst movies. I know you have stuff to say about this because you're, I guess, a movie person. You're always asking if I've ever seen this movie or not. I'm like, I'm not a movie person. I don't watch movies. But what is the best movie and the worst movie you've seen?
I don't actually watch that many movies.
Really?
I don't know why you think I'm a movie person.
I don't know, because you've always asked people like, oh hey, have you seen this movie or not? I'm like, no. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that movie, never heard of that movie. I don't keep up with movies.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but As Above, So Below is a really good movie.
That was a good movie. I gotta rewatch it. I really do have to rewatch it. I liked Signs. I don't know if you've seen Signs or not, but that was one of my favorites.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's a horror movie, I guess you could say, about an alien invasion, but instead of like that Hollywood typical oh, we gotta fight back, send in the military, blow shit up kind of thing. It was like, okay, it was about a family that was just an innocent family in this in the midst of all this alien invasion stuff going on, and they had to survive. So they locked themselves in their own home and just fend off the. I guess it was really only one alien that they actually fended off or something. But it was pretty, because you never actually really get to see the alien very much besides some very key moments of the movie. But it was really interesting but a lot of people say the ending was terrible. I mean, I kind of understand. I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, I could say spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the movie yet, or just I don't know, whatever. Spoiler for Signs if you haven't seen it. At the end of the movie, they find out that the alien's weakness is water. so they
Yeah,
so they kill
I know what movie you're talking
they
about.
basically kill the alien with water.
That's kind of a weird weakness. Why
Yeah,
would they
a
want
lot
to
of
invade a
people
planet that's like 70% water?
exactly. A lot of people say that it was really dumb, but at the same time, like, don't you think that could be possible? Because like we only know about life that's sustainable on Earth. We don't know if there's life sustainable anywhere else that doesn't need water or anything like that. There could be a fucking alien species out there that's just completely off of lava or something, you know?
You never know.
Yeah. But so like our knowledge is limited to what we have observed, you know. So I guess I thought the movie was great though. I loved that movie. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it, just not the whole thing.
Oh, it was good. The worst movie that I've seen. Um, I, I don't know if it's the worst movie I've seen, but it was pretty bad. It was another horror movie. It's called Pet Cemetery.
The old one?
Is it old? I don't know.
I mean,
It's spelled
there's
with
an
an
old one,
S.
and then they made a new one a few years ago.
It's probably the new one. I don't know, cause I remember I only got it because Xbox did a free movie deal or whatever. It was like, oh hey, you get a free movie for like a short amount of time. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll watch a free movie. And the free movie I got was Pet Cemetery, and I watched that. And I was like, this is so awful. Basically the whole premise of it was, um, there was a cemetery out in the woods, I guess, that whenever you buried a pet, it would come back to life. And this guy tried to bring back his daughter instead of a pet, and she came back as some sort of demonic entity, and it was so stupid. It was really stupid.
Yeah, I never was interested in watching that.
It was pretty bad, very bad. Even the jump scares were so bad. I was like, there only one jump scare actually kind of surprised me, and that was like the very beginning. But every other jump scare, it was just so predictable. And jump scares are also just a cheap way of scaring people. Like, if your movie or a game is purely based off of jump scares, then it's not a scary movie or a scary game. It's just a surprise mechanic, really.
Yeah. I don't think jump scares are that bad though.
No, they're not. Like, you need a good, actually scary setting, a good scary story. You know, something that'll scare you after you've done watching the movie, you know? Because if all I got out of
Yeah.
it was jump scares, I'm not going to be scared afterwards. I wanted to watch the new Slenderman movie, but I've never watched it. And I wanted to watch it because I knew that that shit was going to be terrible. I watched the trailer for it, and it looked so bad. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I heard it was terrible. I've
I've
never
never
watched
watched
it.
it. Ah, man. I should check to see if it's on Netflix, but yeah, I saw the trailer and it was pretty bad, and I also heard from everyone that it was just really bad.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. Um, I guess we're gonna end it off with a, simple, quick um, topic here. It's one or the other: Kraft or Velveeta.
Craft all the way.
What?
Velveeta is so bad.
What?
I hate it.
What? No, no, that's a sin.
Velveeta is
That's a
so
sin.
bad.
Velveeta is the shit, man. Velveeta is so good.
It's the worst.
What? Okay. We have to at least agree on something here.
I'm
The
with Bagel.
Cheetos macaroni and cheese sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That was terrible. Timmy, you're here. You've
Yeah.
been gone the entire podcast, but you're here for the very last topic: Kraft or Velveeta.
I said that I agree with you. Velveeta.
Me? Oh yeah, hell yeah! 2-1, Robert. Fuck you. Velveeta for the win.
Velveeta is so bad.
Velveeta's
I
so
hate it.
good. Liquid
think Kraft-
gold.
Kraft is worse. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's too thick.
Dude,
And
okay.
it's
Are you
too
still
salty.
talking about mac and cheese here? Too
Yeah.
thick and
I'm talking
salty.
about the cheese. The cheese, you know,
The
it's
cheese.
either
You still talk about
it's
mac and
really
cheese, right? I just want to make sure.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I guess. Okay, I guess to end it off, where have you been, Timmy? Because the fucking podcast is
Uh,
basically at its very end. Where have you been?
I don't want to talk about it on the podcast. We can
Okay.
talk about it after, but I don't want to
Okay,
talk
that's
about it
fine.
on the podcast.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. But anyways,
Yeah.
ending on that. Um, Velveeta wins. Okay, if you disagree, fuck you. You're wrong. Your opinion's shit. So
Velveeta
join
is
Robert.
so bad.
Velveeta. Okay.
That's why
Okay.
Kraft
Roman's
is
just a
so
woman.
much better.
Okay.
Roman's just a woman, so his opinion doesn't matter. Wait,
Wait.
can we say that?
What did you
I don't
say?
think
I
we
don't even know what
can.
you said.
I said that Robert's just a woman, so his opinion doesn't matter. But I don't think we
No,
can say that.
that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
It's a fine
Okay.
joke. I mean, it's not targeting anyone besides Robert. And he's
Yeah.
our friend, so.
Yeah, Robert.
Friend.
Joke.
Screw you.
If you were okay, if you're, it's a joke. It's a joke. We're not serious
It's a
about
joke.
anything. We're not serious.
Yeah, we are.
So.
I'm serious that Velveeta is trash.
I'm serious that Robert's opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He's the one.
Robert's opinion does not matter. Okay,
It never
so
had.
if you like what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Hit that bell so you always get notified, and please do comment if you have any ideas for any more topics. It has been quite a while since we made a podcast episode, and I'm so glad I was able to bring it back. So yeah, I mean, I hope this could stay. I don't know exactly when or like how this scheduling is gonna work. Like we're not really exact because how we used to do it, we would record one like every week and we would release one every Thursday. I don't think we're gonna do that anymore for time reasons. Like we don't all have time for it. But I would love to at least do one a month. At the very least, if everyone's cool with that.
Everyone's done for next week. I'm down since I wasn't
But
here
yeah,
this
I
time.
mean, we could do more if we have time for more. Like we don't have to limit ourselves to only one a month. But I'd like to at least do one a month if we can.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, this is Bagel Gasai, Tim, and Robert, and the three of us are signing out.